Where are the crab cakes? Oh, that's them there, underneath there. Are they mini crab cakes? Are we,
The chef has decided that those are the size that he needs to serve.
Ugh. I mean, that tastes dreadful. That thing tastes sort of washy and soapy. And $20 for that?
He's as cheap with his crab cakes as he is with his staff.
Wow.
Now for the lamb, with Robert's ridiculous $15 extra charge.
It's a rack of
Holy
lamb
mackerel.
encrusted in macadamia nuts, fresh herbs, and a little bit of Dijon mustard. It's served with a honey vinegar reduction.
It's not even cooked properly. Rest it and take that off. I always get nervous when you see white fat like that on the side of the chop.
Is it to your liking?
I mean, it's pretty raw in the center.
You like the flavor of it, though, the honey garum?
No, way too
I'm
sweet.
just here for the copyright law talk lol.
I'm not satisfied with the quality of the food that's coming out of the kitchen. I believe our chef has a learning curve to be
Well,
where he needs to be.
Thank you.
We just lost our other chef.
Right. Why did the chef leave?
I'm supposed to tell you the truth, right?
The truth is all I want to know. Why did the chef leave?
Well, her paycheck. She put everything on her charge cards, and she just figured she wasn't paid back for what she...
The chef bought produce on her
She
credit
did.
card.
She did
Top of the hour.
everything. She was the best chef ever.
Barbara, that's dreadful. I'm starving. The peanut butter chocolate decadence, I could do with some of that. Pick me up, please. Thank you. God. A chef that left because she had to buy produce on her own credit card. I mean, this guy's priorities are upside down. A bit like this inn.
Okay, are you ready? This, he said, he doesn't care for the sweetness, there's fat around it. He didn't care for the flavor of the honey gar.
I love that in her mind, the chef was really good because she was literally paying for the supplies out of pocket. Hayır, sadece ne olur tavuk ya lütfen. Teşekkür ederim. Sorry, my dad. Yeah, the chef is good because she was buying the fucking supplies out of pocket. It's like me saying chatters that buy the fucking sub out of their pocket are the best chatters when they avoid the top of the hour ad break. You know what I mean? I don't care. Okay? I don't care. At the top of the hour, there's a 60-second ad break, and everyone's gonna fucking see it. Unless you subscribe. Unless you get gifted a sub. Okay? Or if you aren't lucky enough to receive a gifted sub, you've been in here for a long ass time, then you got to make your own luck for $5. But if you don't have $5 for free with a Twitch Prime, okay, that's right. That's how it works. But I don't care ultimately. You just need to be a good chatter, okay? That's what I care about more than that. Was it true that the fucking guy whose comment I read was actually a bait? For the record, thank you, Fox Veritas. Fox Veritas.
Damn, why do you do this to us?
Like, that guy was trying to bait me, and I didn't even read it because I got ADHD off of it. Here, 1 minute ad break now, by the way. I'm kind of sucky chatter. I have not landed a good joke in weeks. Aw, listen, you'll get there. Trust. There's no higher honor in the Hasanabi Twitch chat than streamer man reading your joke and playing it off as his own, okay? And one day it will happen to you as well. Don't worry. It happens to all. I read the chat like a motherfucker, so. And then after that, if you've been in here for a long enough time, you and I will start developing the exact same kind of humor and the exact same kind of fucking attitudes. So sometimes I'll make a joke on my own and you will be typing it either before or right after, and you will think I stole your joke. That's the second tier of Hasanabi brain rot, where you're like, oh, he stole my joke again. So you'll get there as well. And then eventually, if you're in here long enough, like 9 months or whatever, thank you, Flook, give her the 5 gifted subs. Eventually, if you're here long enough, then you become one of these like fucking weirdos, like, I don't know, Dude Y or whatever, that dude who's a 14-month subscriber, who's like, you know, trying to fight against me in the chat in like the most pathetic attempts at Bates because he's like, I am so fucking starving, so desperate for a crumb of attention. Please. I still have a clip of you stopping on my joke, then claiming it was your joke 20 seconds later on, you shitter. I mean, listen. That's life in the big city, bitch. What are you going to do? Teddy Loons, thank you for the 20 get this up. What are you going to do, bro? Fucking hit me with a DMCA? For your fucking joke? The trick is to follow for 3 years and type 16K messages in the chat a year. Yeah, that's the trick.
Wow. Thank you very much. Did you cut it in half? Because it looks like someone's
did.
taken it. And where's the other half gone?
It goes to another person who orders.
Oh, no, I want my other half. $74. This place is insane. Listen, half my dessert.
$74?
You think I'm spending $74 for a dessert that is half cocked? It's actually quite nice. There is hope.
I'm sorry.
You like
I'm
some
going to
antique?
say that is not a dessert that he made.
Barbara made it. Somebody else makes desserts.
It's ordered,
Like store-bought.
like through one of our purveyors.
What? Where's the chef?
He's in the kitchen.
Can you get him out, please?
Yes.
But not in our kitchen. If you're looking for the pastry chef, then he's in the kitchen down the street at the pastry shop that we purchased this cake from. You know, the only cake that you have appreciated. That cake, not from here.
What?
How you doing, Chef?
Julian, in my opinion, is not.
You know he's
Less than
got to be
3.
pissed that he just got cucked. Like, he just said, oh, this is fucking delicious. There's work for you yet. And it was actually, like, basically made it a fucking, it was like mass-produced cake that Gordo said was good.
Living up to his potential as a chef. He will try to cut corners, and I think Gordon needs to know these things.
I've just spent $74 for 3 plates of absolute dire, dated shit food. Crab cakes.
Yes, sir.
You can't put 2 little half testicle-sized fucking crab cakes that came from a can. There's bigger fucking cakes, chef, at the fucking canopy party. My lamb was cold in the middle. The fat was white. It was almost like a mouthful of sugar. The best tasting dish for me was the fucking chocolate peanut thing that I got served half a portion that's not even made fucking in-house.
Fucking in
What is
house.
this? There's no synergy here.
There is honestly a lack of communication often. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of doing breakfast service for the 10 people that we randomly get, I get 5 texts from him asking me a question.
So why are you texting him?
If you have a question,
I'd
you
like
should
you to
maybe
show me
leave
those
the
texts.
RV and come out and talk to us.
Show me those texts.
Are you nitpicking? Are you trying to control him? Are you...
No, I'm trying to make sure. I haven't been sleeping very well, to be honest with you.
Thank you, femboys, for you. Listen, this homie has a 2, like the second in his name, implying that he's coming from a long line, or at least like one generation of a father who fucking named his son the exact same name, which means they're kind of rich. I feel like that's rich person behavior. Like, I've never seen, like, poor people don't say the second, they'll just say junior, okay? Like, that's old money behavior. The difference between, like, someone who's rich and comes from a rich family and someone who's poor is that, like, they'll say Jordan Peterson the second. If you're rich, you say Jordan Peterson the second. If you're poor, you say Jordan Peterson Jr. Donald Trump is nouveau riche, and that's precisely why he is gauche and named his son Donald Trump Jr. instead of Donald Trump II. My dad forgot to put Jr. the second, or so I just have the same name as him. Law. Oh, that's the next level.
And I've been beaten down.
I'll take responsibility for everything that happens in the kitchen.
You don't own the place. You own it, yet he's acting more
10 months,
responsible.
let's go.
What do you earn a week, if you don't mind me asking? $1,000?
Before taxes, $400.
Jesus Christ almighty.
$400 a week to be the head chef in a luxury hotel. That's insane.
Dog, dude, that's Gordo about to fucking hit him with the labor theory of value here with the fucking surplus value being exploited, homie. That's like $74 for a fucking, or $54 for a fucking half-cut pastry, dude, and you make $400 a week, that's bananas.
I mean, you're barely surviving.
I don't know that I'm even barely surviving.
If you're not happy with your work environment, you should leave.
Are you taking the piss, or is this just an abuse for you? What are you doing to these people? This is their livelihoods. This is your responsibility.
Nightmares Mass, thank you for the 10 gifted. Paranoid
Rob
Debo for the 5, and Femboys for you for the 5.
100 grand.
Everybody is disgusted that you live in that thing. They really are. Because it costs so much money and they can't get their paycheck on time.
Well, that is not the
That is
not the
part of
case.
the issue.
But
We are
that was-
surrounded by wealth and reminded of
Surviving the
poverty at the
long-term
same time
suffering
because of that RV.
Well-
It's a symbol. To me, that RV is a symbol. And it's a symbol that you're separating yourself from everybody else.
I'd be very careful about coming down on me too hard.
Damn, he's like, listen, dude, you're a worker, know your place, wage cuck. I'll fucking fire you at will, bitch. That's right. Gordo is a big cappy, so, you know, he does come across like he's pro worker on this, usually on the show, which is why I like watching it, but
I'm telling you exactly how I feel and how the
Let me
people
tell
that
you
I
how
work with feel.
Let me tell you how I feel. When you're in your fucking kitchen all day long and you're on the goddamn internet instead of actually trying to perfect a menu and get a menu, how long did I ask for you to make a menu of your own?
And if I'm on the computer, usually as I'm trying to research menus,
Oh,
research
please.
ingredients.
Give me a break.
I've given you plenty of
8
breaks.
months
I work
sub and
very
8
long
months on
days.
yo,
Hassel, thank you for all that you do, Hassel.
I'm just saying, like, this is every situation, every workplace has this exact same dynamic. Every single one.
And I haven't been paid in 3 weeks. There's only been one paycheck that I got on time. Almost the entire staff is ready to walk out because they are tired of not getting.
Gordo's clearly a massive greedy Andy, but I like pretending he's a good guy while watching the show. No, I like
I'm at
Gordo
16
as
months,
well,
one call.
so it's like hard to think that he could not be good.
Paid.
Anything to say? No.
We do things.
Oh, please.
The funniest part is like this entire process is like held
I'm just
together
funny, so I'm never
with
gonna win
tape, right?
Savage.
And of course, if this homie quit, like the guy is fucked. And oftentimes on the show, they actually do that. On Hell's Kitchen, we watched some of the episodes back in the day before fucking troll DMCA started ripping my asshole apart.
Not my
And
9-month sub as you talk about.
They would
terrible
literally
brain rot,
fucking leave,
which
and
I
then the guy would be like,
definitely
"Oh my
have
god, I
percent
can't
buy.
believe." It's like this is actually a really, really good anti-capitalist show, straight up. Like there's a lot of great lessons
14
that you
months
can
brain rot
take
incoming.
from these sorts of shows, like your worth as a worker, for example. Do you not think Gordon pays chefs well in his restaurants? No, I'm sure he does, but I don't know. I